Prime Minister James Marape turned up for court today to testify against former Deputy Finance Secretary Jacob Yafai, who is being tried for his alleged involvement in the payout of $41 million to Paul Paraka lawyers. According to Marape, on October 31st, 2012, an instruction through a memo was issued to Yafai and former Finance Secretary Stephen Gibson to stop outstanding payments to Paul Paraka lawyers. Marape, then Minister for Finance, was the author of this memo. However, when informed that the first payment of 14 million kina was paid on November 1st, 2021, Marape testified that he held a meeting with Yafai and Gibson so they could explain why his instructions were superseded. Marape stated in court that at that time he had written 2 instructions putting a stop to payments to the law firm. Marape said he was instructed by former Prime Minister Peter O'Neill to stop these payments. Lawyer representing Yafai said there is evidence before court that the payment made to Paraka lawyers were taken out of a trust account and paid to the law firm by the Finance Department. In response, Marape said whether the payments were made from the trust account or another account, the fact of the matter was that instructions were on foot to stop any payment to the law firm. After testifying, Marape apologized to the court for his absence on Wednesday, March 12th, when he did not come before the court to give his testimony in the case. Presiding Judge and Chief Justice Segib Salika accepted his apology and adjourned the trial to a later date. Tracy Pa, TV1 News.
In PNG because of Prime Minister Marape's court case. Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea. Many Papua New Guineans woke up today to find that Facebook is not working. This has raised questions about whether the outage is related to Prime Minister James Marape's court appearance. Some people believe the government may have intentionally shut down the platform to prevent discussions about the trial from spreading online. Why are people suspicious? Today, Prime Minister Marape is testifying in a high-profile corruption case involving Jacob Yafai. The case is already attracting a lot of attention, and its outcome could have political consequences. Some believe that blocking Facebook could be a way to control the information being shared and to limit public debate on the issue. This suspicion is not new. In the past, governments around the world have restricted internet access during major political events, elections, or protests to control public reactions. Papua New Guinea itself has previously considered regulating Facebook due to concerns about fake news and misinformation. Could it be a technical issue? While some believe the shutdown is intentional, others think it could simply be a technical issue. Facebook has experienced global outages before, affecting multiple countries at once. It is also possible that internet service providers in PNG are facing technical problems, unrelated to the court case. So far, there has been no official statement from the government or telecommunications companies explaining the situation. Without clear answers, people are left to speculate. What happens next? If Facebook remains down for a long period without explanation, it could lead to more frustration and suspicion among the public. People have the right to discuss important national issues, and blocking social media could be seen as limiting free speech. For now, Papua New Guineans will have to wait for an official explanation. Until then, the big question remains, is Facebook really down because of Prime Minister Marape's court case, or is it just a coincidence?
Papua New Guinea is banning the social networking site Facebook for 1 month. It's in a bid to identify fake profiles, those who post pornographic images, and consider the website's effect on the country. Communications Minister Sam Basil suggested a rival social network could be set up in its place. There's been rising concerns around Facebook's data security and its ability to tackle fake news. Although only around 10% of people in Papua New Guinea have access to the internet, the communications minister emphasised we cannot allow the abuse of Facebook to continue in the country.